Hey yo, 1, 2, can y'all hear me out there? Yeah, this is the wake up show. Wake your punk ass up for the 2020 G-year. Shit. We about to talk about the boxing game. G-year. Throw your dubs up. G. Oh my gosh. Anthony Joshua, what have you done? Let's get it.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. If I can't talk verbally to you.
Timberland got beats. The wake up show. Wake your punk ass up. Smash that like button. Ooh, LeBron in the building. Kendall. Shout to FN. E-Bone. Dante. Scant Rants. Shout to Cursor. I'm trying to limit the cursing because of YouTube algorithm, but I can't. I want to curse. Oh, I could curse? Shout out to Kane the bad guy. Michael. Proud African. Oh my gosh, Tony Boswell with the care package. That twomp sack. That 20 piece. Salute Ego in the chat, my dude. Happy holidays to everybody. Tank about to fight in Atlanta this week. It's fight week. I'll be in Atlanta. It's about to be a movie. Believe me. Believe you me. It's about to be a movie, man. Yeah. Happy holidays. Kwanzaa. Hanukkah. L'chaim. Yeah. Whatever you guys celebrate. If you celebrate. Let's get it. I woke up early for this. It's been super cold out here. I had to light one up. I don't smoke, but I had to light this up for old media. I told you old media getting killed. Shout out to my dude Kari. Oh my gosh. Give y'all claps up for Tony Boswell. We got a new member. Bro, it was 39 degrees in Inglewood. Bro, you better chop some wood at that time, at that point. Yo, y'all ain't gonna do my man Tony Boswell like that. Show him the love. We got a new member. Memberships like Costco. Okay, there you guys go. Kenny Linder said, R.I.P. to old media. Yap. Trying to shake the rest of this little cold. Get rid of this little cough. We still working though. You know I'm ready to go. Listen. One thing about getting older is this. The older you get wiser typically, unless you're on some stupid shit. You get wiser and you start to formulate memories, you know, things, and you start to think about back in the day. Oh my gosh, Tony Boswell killing out here. Shout out to Boswell again. Shout out to the boss. Son of Brian Boswell. Shout out to Big Ward for the forecast. I need that. Appreciate you. Proud African. Appreciate you. Nothing like listening to Ego talk boxing while I'm at the office. Hope you have a good day. But the thing is about getting older, hopefully you get wiser. You learn from experiences and memories. And the thing is, sometimes those memories, you start to miss things. You know, it could be an ex, could be a moment in time. And for me in boxing, that's where I'm starting to miss certain things, like attitudes. Like when I grew up, like the WWE and F and shit, they had like the attitude era. That was real big. Shit like that. The Rock, Stone Cold, Steve Austin. And you got a lot of fighters that are doing it. Terrence Crawford has a great fighter's attitude. Deontay Wilder for sure. Both Charlos, Jamel and Jamal. Tank Davis has the attitude. I think David Benavidez, Teofimo Lopez. You know, it's great because these young breed of fighters got it. You know, I think Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Tank, Teofimo, Ryan Garcia, they all seem to at least want to fight each other. They're already talking about it. They want to get on. They want to prove themselves. But there's certain people, Anthony Joshua, and others that are like, they've achieved this height of success, and the attitude is seemingly gone, you know, and it's frustrating as a fan because it kind of takes away from the sport of it all. You know, some of the stuff we're seeing Canelo do and Joshua. And when I decided to push and come up with the new media shit, bro, this is exactly what we bout. This is where we shine. We bout this action, you know, like just being truth seekers, speaking the truth, making sure our sport's cracking. And it's like the stuff I'm hearing from Joshua is just insane. Kane says they soft. You better close it soft. You ever seen that video? The kid about to start crying, and he gets out the car, and he goes to slam it. She was like, you better close it soft. That shit was hella funny. But anyway, like, what's popping though? Like, the UK particularly has birthed some of the most lousy fighter attitudes that we've seen from heavyweights in quite some time. I can't say everybody, because I really mess with Daniel Dubois. I like what he's doing. But Tyson Fury, AJ, you know, a bit of some of the stuff Dillian White said, like, it just see Dillian White, I at least give it to him. He's a scrapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? He says some weird stuff, like, you know, just unnecessary stuff, but I think he will fight. But some of the stuff I hear from Tyson Fury and Joshua is like really weird. So anyway, let me jump right into it. Anthony Joshua has basically doubled down on his comments, and he was asked about it again. Excuse me. Right? Asked about his comments, why he wants to spar Tyson Fury or whatever the case is, right? And he said a whole bunch of nothing to me. In the UK, to be honest, it's weird. It's just weird vibes from y'all. Weird vibes from the team. Y'all got some weird vibes going on. I can't put my hand on it, but I think I know part of what it is. But it is looking real sus in the world of boxing.
Bring the belts back to the UK. Yeah, I just think it's all for the experience at the end of the day. Like, what I learned from myself and who I am, I make a mistake once, I don't make it again. So with Fury sparring him the first time, it may be for my benefit, I might go in there and just batter Fury around the ring, or he might batter me around the ring. And if that is the case, I know I can take my notes and go back when I'm ready to fight him and correct all my wrongs. So everyone's like, you wouldn't do it, but no one knows how my brain works. Everyone talks from their own experiences, and I can only talk from my own. So when I say I'll go and spar Fury, it's because I have a plan in my mind that no one will really understand.
So your message to Fury then going into next year is what?
If you want the help, I'm always here. And if it fits in with my schedule, I'll definitely be a support to make sure that you bring that WBC championship back to England.
And when you finally get in the ring with him?
I'll beat him.
I know that was probably a little bit hard to hear. I thought it was a little bit louder in my video, but bro, just to recap what he says, it's all experience for me at the end of the day. What I learned from myself and who I am, if I make a mistake once, I don't make it again. With Fury, sparring him for the first time may be of benefit to me. I might go in there and just batter him around the ring, or he might batter me around the ring. If that's the case, I know I can take my notes and go back when I'm ready to fight him and correct all my wrongs. Everyone's like, you wouldn't do it, but no one knows how my brain works. Everyone talks from their own experiences, and I can only talk from mine. So when I say I'll go and spar Tyson Fury, it's because I have a plan in my mind that no one will really understand. And if we fought, I would beat him. He also says, so my message to Fury is I'm open. My doors are open. I have an open door policy. I'm willing to work with you, you know, providing it fits with my schedule, providing, you know, we make it work, and I'll spar with you for you to prepare for Wilder and be of support to you so you could defeat Wilder, bring the WBC. He literally said this. Bring the WBC belt back to England. Bro, this is cringeworthy behavior. I have never seen anything like this in the sport of boxing. First of all, Joshua is in dire need of like a PR person or somebody going to help him along, because he don't seem like the smartest, you know, like the sharpest knife in the drawer type shit. You know, a few Tylenol short of from the medicine cabinet, you know what I mean? From a full medicine cabinet. I'll get to the sparring in a second, but that really stands out to me. This man says, I'll be of support and spar you, Tyson Fury, so you can get this WBC belt off of Deontay Wilder, and then I will fight, and I'll be willing to fight you. Never heard anything like this, especially in like, I feel like the heavyweight division, this is the worst division for that. I don't want to see a bunch of boxing friends. Man, most of those brothers over there are too colonized for me. Eubank seems different. Well, Eubank actually came over to America, so maybe that's why. Because Eubank got swag, you know what I'm saying? But he's been trained by Floyd Sr. He's been in the Mayweather gym, been in Virgil Hunter's gym. These other dudes is staying on the plantation. But this is just weird behavior, bro. And I feel like out of every single division that they have, all the divisions of boxing, the heavyweight division is the absolute worst for that type of mentality. So let me get this straight. Black fighter with the Africa tattoo, Anthony Joshua, wants to help another white fighter, Tyson Fury, beat another black fighter, Deontay Wilder, who he's supposed to have beef with both of them. And Tyson Fury's arguably been probably nastier, might I say, than Deontay Wilder in terms of the comments that he said to Joshua. Wilder more so kind of seemed like he wanted to fight him. You know, so maybe he called him a coward and shit like that because he wanted to fight, and he's like, you ain't stepping up to the plate. Tyson Fury like said a lot of other stuff, and, you know, just insanity, you know, just like wooden top. He's not even good enough to be my sparring partner. And this dude is basically picking the lesser of two evils. So two enemies of his own, like, in terms of rivals, right? He's willing to at least work with the countryman rival who happens to have pale skin, right? Light pigment, Tyson Fury. He's willing to let bygones be bygones and help him prepare to beat another person. This is just simply unheard of. This is unheard of. It's like deplorable. It's disgusting to see that behavior, and it's bad that the UK, y'all like this. Y'all think that's like jiggy, like that's what boxing needs, bro. That would be like, let's say Evander Holyfield got beef with Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis, right? Evander Holyfield, right? Make sure y'all smash the like button. That would be like Evander Holyfield being bitten by Mike Tyson, sworn enemies at the time, like when they were active fighters. Mike Tyson fought him twice, bit him in the ear. And then Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson then, was trying to fight Lennox Lewis still. I'm going to eat his kids. I want to, hey, Lennox, he's no conqueror. I'm coming for you, Lennox. I'm coming for you, sweetie. Right? So Lennox and Mike Tyson was a thing. That would be like Evander Holyfield, who got bit by Mike Tyson and had his own issues with Tyson because Evander Holyfield really lost twice to Lennox Lewis. Excuse me. I gotta drink some water. What the fuck? Hold on one second, yeah. This motherfucker said Finkel and He-Man don't want to make the fight. Man, send this motherfucker back to Castle Grayskull. This motherfucker can't even spell Heyman. He said He-Man. Get his dumb ass up out of here. That motherfucker said Finkel and He-Man. I have the power. Bro, this man said He-Man. You can't spell Heyman? That's what it's come to? Motherfucker said He-Man, master of the Oracle. What's his name? Oracle? Man, get this motherfucker out of here, bro. Skeletor shit. Skeletor, it's over. Yes, for you. Bro, get... This motherfucker said Finkel and He-Man don't want to make the fight. Like, why the fuck is Finkel talking to He-Man? Get your She-Ra ass up out of here then. Anyway, they not finna block and stop what I do on my channel. You dig? So, before, like I said, I look at it like this. That would be like, Evander Holyfield being bitten by Mike Tyson, having his own personal disdain for Mike Tyson at the time, and Mike Tyson having his beef. Lennox, I'm coming for you. I want to eat his kids, right? And then Evander Holyfield jumps in the middle of Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis beef, offers to help spar an Olympian. This would be this is a pretty good example because Joshua's an Olympian, Holyfield's an Olympian. So an Olympian offering to help Mike Tyson because they're both from America and help him get in the best shape and have the best training camp and openly discuss Evander Holyfield saying basically, I want you to beat Lennox Lewis and bring the belts back to America. You guys got to team up to beat Lennox Lewis. That just sounds pitiful. Lennox Lewis from Canada, UK, whatever. That's like two Americans teaming up who don't even like each other at the time. Them teaming up to overthrow the British Lennox Lewis. Bro, that's corny as a motherfucker, bro. That's mad corny. That's just like, it's beyond corny. Like, first of all, why would Holyfield even want to help either one of them? Why would he want to help either one of them if he was supposed to be like rivals with both of them? And if Mike Tyson bit your ear, my Earl, and bit your ear and stuff like that, why are you willing to help him more than Lennox Lewis anyway. When he was nastier to you than Lennox Lewis, any kind of beef you had. But because Lennox Lewis beat you twice, you want to go and help Tyson prepare to beat Lennox Lewis. It's unheard of. We have not seen this in the sport of boxing. And the UK and Joshua, they think this is cool. This is fashionable. Bro, they are trying to double team. Like, this is not even a team sport. And then it's just so many ways to slice it. The implications are so thick here. He says, oh yeah, provided my schedule works out, I want to help Fury, lend my support. So if I support him like a bro, and then he could get the WBC and bring it back to UK. What? So let me get this straight. The guy that everyone wanted you to fight, you specifically, especially in 2018, you're basically picking sides and you want him. You keep saying you want Wilder, but now you just came out and said you want Wilder to lose to Tyson Fury so he could bring the belts back to UK. Bro, this is like the scariest behavior we've seen in boxing. You have never, ever heard Crawford say, let's say Errol Spence and Danny Garcia fight. You would never hear Crawford say, oh, yeah, I want to fight, I want to help Danny Garcia beat Errol Spence. I have never heard no shit like that. So you had run-ins with Danny and you had run-ins with Errol Spence. Who believes Crawford would try to help Danny Garcia be sharp and give him pointers and, work with him as a champion? And Crawford got one belt. Joshua got multiple belts. That's like Crawford has had run-ins with Danny Garcia on Twitter and stuff. The amateurs, they beat each other. And then he's had run-ins with Errol Spence. That's like Crawford saying, hey, Danny, let's forget the past. I want to help you beat this guy. This Spence character. Bro, at the end of the day, it has me drained and at a loss for words. Sad times for UK British boxing. Sad times. Your number one earner, number one sport, or whatever, number one draw. This is the behavior of him and his team. We want to help each other. Let bygones be bygones, me and Fury, so you can bring the WBC back to England. Why doesn't Joshua fight Wilder? You bring the belt back to the UK and then fight Fury. How about that? How about that? Let's cancel the Tyson Fury Wilder fight and you fight Wilder and bring the belt back and fight Fury if you could beat Wilder. That's all he had to do. Bro, this is like some Joshua's Hacksaw Ridge and shit. Remember that movie? Where that dude, he was at war and he didn't want to use no weapons and shit. Bro, this is some Hacksaw Ridge shit. You trying to send Tyson Fury to war with this motherfucker and help him. You're like, all right, yeah, okay, Fury, you go get him now. All right, I helped you. Go get him. Whoop his ass. So you want to send him in while you on the sidelines preparing for Kubrat Pulev. Man, I ain't never seen it. That's like, I don't know. You never see. It's not a team sport, so you don't see this. If Kovalev back in the day when he was undefeated was about to fight Adonis Stevenson when he was a champion, that's like Andre Ward jumping in and say, "Hey man, I want to be your sparring partner." So as decorated as Andre Ward is, gold medalist like Joshua, saying, "Hey Adonis, man, let me in your camp. I want you to beat him." So if Ward wasn't willing to fight Kovalev, but he's willing to spar with headgear and bigger gloves, spar Adonis Stevenson to try to help him beat the guy, bro, this is unheard of. This is literally unheard of. You don't want to fight Wilder, You want to help somebody so they could be at their best, so they can fight Wilder and beat them. Bro, name a time that this has happened. Joshua wants tag team boxing. Tag team back again. Bro, he wants to be Macho Man and let Tyson Fury be Hulk Hogan. This is just unacceptable behavior to me. I ain't never heard it. So the guy that we want to see you fight the winner, you were supposed to fight Wilder for years at this point. You know? And you want to help someone else beat him and then cheerlead from the sidelines? Like, come on, get him, Fury. Yeah, whip his ass, yeah. As if you're not a fighter. Like Terrence Crawford, he's boys with Maurice Hooker. Maurice Hooker just moved up to his weight class. That's like Maurice Hooker taking on Errol Spence, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna help train with you so you could fight Errol Spence, but Terrence Crawford not wanting to fight Errol Spence himself. That wouldn't make sense, would it? That wouldn't make sense, bro. This is not rugby. This is not any type of team sport like that. You think Terrence Crawford would have helped, like, and that's even a different example because I've known for years that Maurice Hooker and Terrence Crawford are boys. They're cool. You know, they have the same trainer at this point. So that would even make a little bit more sense just based on the fact of them being cool. But Tyson Fury and Joshua have always had a rocky relationship, or that's what they led us to believe. This is the mindset over there. Me and you both lived in the UK. They brothers over there on average are more into being British than black, even though the country voted for Brexit because of non-whites. Bro, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Plus, AJ knows Wilder will flatten him with one punch. That's why Hearn won't make the fight unless Wilder signs with DAZN. Bro, this behavior is not suitable. This behavior doesn't help Joshua's campaign, doesn't help Matchroom, Rematch Room, Eddie Hearn, doesn't help DAZN. It's just a bad look. It's just a bad look. Like, first of all, why are there so many Rematch Room fighters even talking about Wilder? This is the thing. Like, we got to start asking the real questions in boxing. Wilder's garbage. Okay, cool. That's what you believe. Then why is everyone that is affiliated in the heavyweight division with Rematch Room talking about him? Usyk said he'll be an easy fight, but won't fight him. Joshua is trying to spar someone else so he can hopefully beat him. Dillian White's incessantly talking about him. Bro, how does this make sense? That's a good point. Where was this British unity when you had Lennox Lewis? Bro, it's clear a lot of these fans, some of them are probably racist, you know? So some of the people, they're going to support OD if you follow the script. Joshua is sticking to a code, and that code is to be subservient, you know? So they could deal with Joshua, even the racist motherfuckers, they're willing to deal with Joshua and get behind because he's campaigning with Eddie Hearn. Bro, this is like story of AJ. This is the same thing that basically Jay-Z was talking about. I'm not black, I'm AJ. Okay. Go shine cutlery. It's the same thing. Mark my words, if AJ had some kind of major dispute over money and fell out with Eddie Hearn, and then let's say he signed with Al Heyman, still nigga, bro, he'd be right back there. He'd be right back there. And the unfortunate thing with people who be cooning is they don't oftentimes realize until it's too late. And you've already disenchanted the black community and like didn't hold them down in any particular way. So it gets to the point where they don't even have your back. So you have no one to turn to. You know, the fake, bro, that's why on my channel, that's why I did shit my way. Because I'm not finna let no racist people commandeer my channel and steer the message. They try their hardest. Their tactic is scare straight and shit. Oh, shut up, you're so biased. Yeah, that's what's up. What's next? Bro, that shit don't scare me. Oh, you're biased. They try to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm saying what's real in boxing. Triple G need to fight somebody. Canelo need to fight somebody. Lomachenko should have fought Devin Haney. Now he got to fight Teofimo. I'm saying, I don't care what you talking about. I'm saying what's real to me. I'm built different, bro. I'm from the Bay, man. The Bay has had revolutionary things happen out here. Some real stand-up people. Even the dealers and shit, and Felix Mitchell and shit. We had too much legendary shit for me to tuck my tail. The Black Panther Party congregated here. It's like, man, come on, bro. So anyway, Joshua stick to the script, and he's being backed by a white man with blue eyes and Eddie Hearn. So they're willing to deal with AJ because he's robotic and he's subservient. So they're like, yeah, okay, I fuck with this. He's on a leash kind of thing. That's how the racists look at it. I'm telling you. They're looking at it like, okay, he's being co-signed, so we'll let him be. That's why the racists don't like people like Wilder. They don't like him. You notice, you want to notice something else I noticed? I'm going to break this shit down. Let's get it. If y'all want me to break it down, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Watch me turn up. The racists don't like any black fighter on PBC unless they sign with Hearn. Yeah, and they're trying to get the black fighters that they don't like to sign with Hearn, like Tank. They don't like Tank 11 months out of the year, and then one month out of a year when Eddie Hearn wants to sign him, all of a sudden they're like, yeah, Tank, go over to blah, blah, blah. Now all of a sudden, oh, Charlo, go sign to Eddie Hearn. Why? Watch me destroy this shit. Let's add, I'm gonna do some simple questions. The truth game. All y'all gotta do is tell the truth. Who showed more heart and willingness in their loss? Anthony Joshua or Anthony Yard? Y'all just gotta answer the questions. Play along. Who showed more heart in defeat? Anthony Yard losing to Kovalev or Joshua losing his only fight to Ruiz? Okay, everybody's saying Yard. Okay, Yard. Yeah, okay, for sure. I agree with y'all. I think it's Yard too. All right. Where's Anthony Joshua? They both got the same first name. Anthony Joshua and Anthony Yard. Where are they from? Somebody tell me where they from. What country are they from? Okay. England, UK. Okay. Yeah, I think y'all right. So you have two African American, well, you have two black fighters, both from the UK. Yard, y'all said, and I agree with you, showed more heart in defeat. And okay, final question. What is the ethnicity of Anthony Yard's trainer? And what's the ethnicity of, we'll start with Anthony Yard. What's the ethnicity of his trainer? Somebody tell me. What is the ethnicity of Anthony Yard's trainer? He's black. Okay. He's Nigerian. Oh, okay. Tunde, right? Yeah. Okay. What is the ethnicity of Anthony Joshua's trainer? He's of African descent. Okay, great. Now Joshua, what is the ethnicity of his trainer that he refuses to leave? Caucasian. Oh, okay. Oh, white. Okay. See, like I said, the racist will be on standby as long as you play the game. Now, listen, I don't care who you train with. You can train with a black person, white, Puerto Rican, Spanish, black. That don't matter to me. But what I'm saying is, if you stay on code, then the racists they'll be willing to fall back. You know, Anthony Yard they have never gotten behind the UK by and large. Never have gotten behind Anthony Yard, right? Like they've gotten behind Anthony Joshua. They're both black dudes in shape. Anthony Yard is chiseled. He's diesel too. You know, he is to light heavyweight what Joshua is body type, you know, in the heavyweight division. But Anthony Yard got some swag, you know, he got the braids, he got a black trainer and stuff like that. And he seems to be kind of his own man. And he's with Frank Warren. So people don't want to get behind that. But Eddie Hearn, the used car salesman, and, you know, Joshua and Rob McCracken, who also trained Carl Froch and stuff, they don't have a problem getting behind them. You know, Lennox Lewis left the country, got with Emmanuel Stewart. He didn't get all this type of glory and recognition and unity. So like I said, if you black, as long as you play the game, then you at least be temporarily, you'll get a temporary pass. You don't have a free pass, but they'll give you a free pass. I promise you, if Joshua had a spat with Eddie Hearn and he left rematch room and he teamed up with Al Heyman, bro, they would be saying the same shit. And it's funny because you got Caucasian fighters like Tyson Fury that have no idea what it's like to live in America because they haven't grown up in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can move here now, it don't matter. I'm talking about all your experiences being in America. So Tyson Fury said, I'm bigger in America than Wilder. So he's basically, first of all, that's not true. Second of all, even if it was true, it's because of what America, you know, how it's built and things of this sort, you know, because racism and these types of things are more flagrant and appalling in America. And you got a UK guy like Tyson Fury believing he's better because he gets treated better. Yeah, they're more willing to accept you because you have light pigmentation than Deontay Wilder. Dark skin, tattoos, braids, you know, outspoken. So Tyson Fury's bragging about that. Oh yeah, they're treating me like a king. Yeah, so that just proves the point. So America's willing to treat a 7-foot former drug addict like a king. That's what he says. And then Deontay Wilder is acting like a king, and it's not the same. You still hear all the, you hear all the bullshit. Oh, he ain't fought nobody. He sucked. So how's it Wilder ain't fought nobody in 40 fights? These motherfuckers never said shit when Tyson Fury fought guys nobody wanted to see him fight, like Tom Schwartz and Otto Violin. They ain't never said nothing. That's that old media shit. They never say anything. They're like, man, we got to protect ours at all cost. They ain't never gonna say that. Lomachenko could fight Miguel Mariaga coming off a loss, and it's good. It's gravy. Wilder, Tank, they could fight their mandatory, and it's a problem. Triple G could fight his mandatory that nobody's ever fucking heard of. Camille Sozreta. It's all good. Wilder fight Brazil. Tank fight Ricardo Nunes. Oh, when are you gonna step up, man? You know, all this dumb shit. Come on. We see it. Like I said, Joshua get accepted because he stay on code. You know, they want people. They will accept you. The racists I'm talking about. If you act whitewash, that's a term. If you act whitewash, they will accept you. If you cower down and do as they say, and you don't cause too much trouble, don't cause too much of a riff, don't speak too much of your mind, then it's and you're being co-signed by someone. You know what I'm saying? You're being co-signed by someone who has the complexion for the protection, then they're going to give you somewhat of a pass. It's not an indefinite pass, but you'll get this story of OJ pass. Ego, the best in the game. Appreciate it. Making my work day with boxing and love for his people. Man, if ain't nobody going to do it, I'll do it. I'm telling you what it is. It's just what it is. That's why all the bullshit. If Broner said a fraction of what, that's another person. Broner's an uncontrollable black, What I mean is he just, even black people don't co-sign a lot of what Broner does. He just be, he's Broner. This is who he is. Run-ins with the law, whatever. But nobody could control him. Like, Broner just does whatever. I guarantee you, I'll bet any type of money, these same old media motherfuckers, if Broner said half of what Joshua has said, it would not be accepted and he would be ridiculed and called every name in the book. If Joshua said, "Oh, Floyd, I want to help Floyd spar so he could be sharp, so he could beat Maidana, bring that belt back to America," they'd be like, "What?" They're like, "Oh, so you don't want to rematch Maidana. You want Floyd to do it and you want to help Floyd." Bro, there's no way that would be respected by multiple people, especially old media. They would not accept if they would look at them. They got to gang up on Maidana. There'd be all types of shit. Shout out to my boy Icy. Merry Christmas Eve, y'all. Man, Broner would get crucified. If Floyd was about to fight Maidana and in any way he lent his services to help Floyd beat Maidana by sparring with him and working with him and trying to get him ready and in shape and sharp and running with him, bro, they were like, "Oh, look at him. Look at him trying to double team Maidana," and that type of stuff. This man Joshua talking about he want Fury to bring the belt back. Man, this shit is this DAZN shit. It needs a major overhaul. Because if Tyson Fury gets stretched out, this is going to be hilarious what ensues. I promise you. And still Hearn tried to help Broner sign to DAZN. Like I said, listen to what I'm saying, people. I know what I'm saying is real. Somebody do a like check. Somebody do a like check. Somebody do a like check. Where we at? Bro, you want to help someone else get a belt instead of being the person to go retrieve the belt. I ain't never. 105. We got to get them up, man. Y'all got to smash the like button. Let's do a hard press right now. Yeah, smash that like button. It's just unheard of behavior. That's just what it is. Unheard of behavior. We want to see you fight Wilder. That's the mission. Now you all of a sudden offering your services to help another person beat Wilder. That's what it's come to for the UK. Andy Ruiz did this to Joshua. This is sad, man. This is sad. That's like Tank Davis and Teofimo. I don't know if they have a great relationship. What if Tank said, "I don't want to fight Lomachenko," but he wanted to help Teofimo spar so he could beat Lomachenko, and he said that. Bro, why does Joshua even do these interviews? Why does Joshua do this with, bro? You don't see this in boxing. So Teofimo might fight Lomachenko. You don't see Devin Haney or Tank or somebody like stepping up to fight to spar, to offer to spar with Teofimo so he could beat the next guy. You know why? Because Devin Haney probably want to fight Teofimo, and he want to fight Tank, and Tank want to fight them. But they're not, bro, it's not, unless they have an existing relationship that's known about, everybody is food. But with Joshua, he wants to join forces, Hobbs and Shaw style, to have another person do what you should have been attempting to do, which is try to get that green coveted strap from Wilder. I literally have never seen nothing like this. Yeah, I like the name, Icy. Real festive. I literally have not seen nobody say no stuff like this. This is beyond laughable. It literally is. You want to help the next man beat the man that you should have been fighting. And like I said, Anthony Joshua, he's staying on code. He's remaining loyal to Slave Room or whatever. Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn. So that's why they're giving him a temporary pass. Period. Bro, you ain't never seen no, like, the world wanted Mayweather Pacquiao. That's like Mayweather Cotto is signed to fight Pacquiao, and Mayweather like, man, fuck both of them, but I'll work with you, Cotto, so you could beat him. I want you to beat Pacquiao. Who's doing this? Now, the other part he said that was horrendous was, let me quote so I have it. It's all for experience at the end of the day. What I learned for myself and who I am. If I make a mistake once, I don't make it again. With Fury, sparring him for the first time, maybe for my benefit, I might go in there and just batter him around the ring, or he might batter me around the ring. If that is the case, I know I could take my notes and go back when I'm ready to fight him and correct all my wrongdoings. Bro, Joshua does not sound confident. Bro, why is he talking about I might get battered? Who talks like this, bro? Mark my words. Joshua will not ever, unless he does a major overhaul, ever be an American commodity. This is just not what's in America. He will never be, women might like him or something like that, but I'm talking about like major acceptance from American boxing fans. Bro, he just said I might batter Fury around the ring, or he might batter me around the ring. But if he does, then I'll have my notes that I could take with me and fight him when I'm ready. Bro, why is he talking like he's like unconfident, and why is he talking like he's not 30 years old? Fight him when I'm ready. Why is everything when Joshua's ready? Please let me know that. Yeah, is this your king? Bro, he said when I'm ready. And he says if I get battered, it's for experience, and I'll take my notes, and so I don't make the same mistake twice. The other thing is, just from Joshua, the most insulting thing is that I know I'm intelligent, like academic, book smart, whatever you're trying to do, street smart. I know I possess that. I know where my brain is and the education that I've received in this life. So when people try to insult my intelligence, or like, I just loathe stupidity. And I just feel like Joshua saying this, right, is perhaps one of the most asinine things you could do. Why would you reveal to Tyson Fury that you're willing to get in his camp, but no matter what happens, even if he does good, you don't make the same mistakes twice? So you're going to collect intel and data on what type of fighter he is and get more, because they sparred back in the day, to my knowledge. So I don't know why he said if I spar him for the first time, but I don't know, whatever. You're basically admitting you want to be a spy in his camp so he beats Wilder, and then you'll have the intel on how to beat him. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That sounds horrendous. Yeah, let me let you in camp so you could study me. So when I beat this other guy and bring the belts back, you could beat me. Bro, that's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard, bro. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, or one of them. Let me learn from you, take notes, see how you fight at the current day, present day, so I could collect data and intel on how I could whoop your ass. Now, even if fighters probably do that, fighters probably do that, but who's dumb enough to come out and say that? Okay, let's say Errol Spence fights Mayweather or spars him. Errol Spence might be trying to collect data like, hey, I don't know what'll happen if me and Floyd end up fighting. He's going to try to retain some information and learn, or if me and Broner, Errol Spence sparred Broner, me and Broner ever end up fighting, if that happens, then, so I'm sure people collect data and size you up, so to speak. But who's dumb enough to admit this? Who's going to tell you and then think you're going to be allowed in their camp when you're basically cheerleading on the sideline and helping someone get ready to beat someone else, so when they beat that person, they'll be a champion, and then you could beat them to collect everything and get all the Infinity Stone. I mean, that's just stupid. That's like me saying I'll work with Thanos to retrieve an Infinity Stone from the Avenger Vision, and then after that, I want to fight Thanos and collect all the stones. You see how stupid that would sound? So let me get this straight. Thanos is supposed to work with me so we could get the final Infinity Stone from the Avengers Vision, the Avenger named Vision, right? And then after he has all the stones for the glove, then I want to have learned and studied Thanos to see how he fights and shit, so I could fight Thanos and collect all Infinity Stones. Why the fuck would Thanos want to work with me? He said Henry Kissinger. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's beyond ridiculous and stupid. So Thanos is going to work with me on one assignment, and then I want to beat Thanos' ass and take all the stones. What type of stupid, bro? I promise you, I'm too smart for this. So if that was the Avengers script, don't show me no more fucking Marvel movies. If the script is some stupid shit like that, then I don't need to watch the Marvel. Kick me out the Marvel universe, out this bitch. That don't even make sense. Now, I can understand in life, people double cross you. So if that was something else, that's cool. But you don't, if you about to double cross someone, you don't reveal it beforehand. Hey, I'm about to double cross you. I would have beat your ass, so you get this belt so I can beat your ass for that belt. Bro, someone said Anthony Brasco. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's some Donnie Brasco. That's like Treyway letting Tekashi in the game and make money and make a noise and claim Treyway for 9 months, knowing that he was going to rat on them. That don't even make sense. If Treyway knew that Tekashi, you stupid, bro. If Treyway knew he was finna turn state's evidence and be an informant, do you honestly believe that they would let him rock like that? Got the blicky on, got the stiffy on. You stupid, bro. That don't even make sense. Anthony 6'9", Joshua, Jakashi and shit, bro. Man, this shit is stupid. This man said he wanna encourage Fury to beat Wilder so he could bring the WBC back to England, and he'll have the studied Fury, so I'll beat him. Yeah, I'm a big man. That's what I'm saying. This dude's like the Forrest Gump of boxing. This shit don't even sound right when he's saying that. Yeah, I don't make. Okay, so you're telling another nigga I don't make the same mistake twice. So I might beat your ass in sparring, but even if I don't and you batter me, I'm gonna collect data so I don't make that mistake when we actually fight. And when I'm ready to fight you, I'm gonna get the belt from beating you. Yeah, that's gonna encourage Fury to want you in the camp. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I ain't never heard no shit, dumb shit like this. J-Rock and Harrison are working together. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea what that means. They're working together on what? Harrison just got stopped. So I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody said Tecanthony 6'9". I'm done, bro. This man said Tecanthony. And then, like I said, back to the bottom line is you guys still have to double team Wilder, who ain't shit. That's what they keep saying. This man said Takashua. Bro, that's like someone saying, let me work for Boxing Ego, study your moves, and see how you grind and how you get down, and, you know, intern with you so I could start my own channel and take over your channel. You see what I'm saying? Even though we know sometimes people intern and then they branch off and do their own thing. Why are you going to reveal that? You know? Or like, you know, sometimes a riff happens and then they branch off and do their own thing. But if somebody told me from the gates they want to study me and shadow me on my day-to-day operations to see how I build my YouTube up and see how I grind, blah, blah, blah. And then they're gonna try to overtake my channel and start their own. I mean, who does that? Block this 5'7" dude, bro. Get your cap lock out. This motherfucker type like he having a stroke and shit. Man, get him out of here. Why did Hardline Boss get blocked? Why did he get put on timeout, Icy? Hardline Boss, what did he do? Come on, Icy. You gotta get your shot better. Anyway, this stuff it don't make sense, man. It's a bad look. And the funny thing is, the UK enjoy this. It's at the point where I cover boxing, so I'm gonna talk about anything that I want, anything regarding boxing, but I'm over it. Like the bottom line is I'm not here to like, it's just like a relationship. You shouldn't get in a relationship with a significant other to want to change them. If you have to change them, maybe you guys aren't compatible. Like if they are addicted to crack and they won't clean up, bro, I'm not here to solve nobody's problems. If you stay in your own little cracky world, you know, that's what up. But I can't, you know, that's not my life, so I can't be with you. You know, or if somebody has you know, I'm just not here to change someone. That's just the bottom line, what it is. So I don't even care. The UK can embrace this, encourage this, but just know you will never get acceptance in America with fighters that are moving like that. So you could build up these moves from Eddie Hearn, proper fight, you did this, but just know you're hurting them. You're hurting them in their careers and everything else. at least from transcending, because why would anyone want to accept the behavior? Not everyone in the UK loves AJ. Well, I see most of the energy coming, so fuck it. That's where I see majority of this dumb shit coming from. I didn't say everyone in the UK loves him anyway. In my opinion, he's ducking Wilder. Listen, shout out to the Liams that agree with me. But trust me, you could tell where the energy's coming from. And the energy that supports this stuff, it's primarily coming because, okay, first of all, I'm not even trying to be rude. Joshua's not even a huge factor in America. And Eddie Hearn's not the factor that he thinks he is. It's just what it is. So I know the energy is not coming primarily from America because they're not even. Name something that Eddie Hearn has done massive in America. KSI Logan Paul, is that massive? You know what I'm saying? What has Eddie Hearn or Joshua done that Joshua first fight in America was horrible and he never been back since? He hasn't done anything. That's what I'm saying. You haven't made. He not like Conor McGregor. Like Conor McGregor has been in New York and sold out Madison Square. You know, came to Vegas and did massive numbers with Floyd and in his own right with, you know, Nate Diaz twice. Crazy weigh-in crowds. Bro, we're talking about different shit. Joshua ain't done that. Eddie Hearn ain't brought no major event like Mayweather, Canelo, Mayweather, De La Hoya, Mayweather, McGregor, Mayweather, Pac. He ain't brought no shit like that to America. I don't even know why people are talking about that. So that's why I know the energy ain't coming from primarily America because no one's getting behind the bullshit. Eddie Hearn won't even promote the black American fighters he has. They crazy to sign with him. Bro. It's about to be another terrible year for old media. DAZN is putting on another YouTube fight, mixing it on with boxing. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Bro, they putting Jake Paul and Anderson Gibb. Who is that? I literally don't even know who Anderson Gibb is. Bro, Anderson Gibb, from my research, he's a content creator, YouTuber, or whatever, and he's from the UK. Why don't you put this bullshit on a Joshua card? In the UK. You feel me? Why is Eddie, no, real talk. Why is Eddie Hearn putting this shit on Andre cards and people want to see Devin Haney put them? Why don't you put this on a Joshua card? The kid from the UK, put Jake Paul, just give him more money so he fights him in the UK. Didn't Jake Paul fight the amateur fight in 2018 in the UK? Didn't he fight KSI brother or some shit? That was in 2018 in the UK. So I'm sure he'll travel. So why doesn't he put that on a Joshua card or Triple G? It's Anderson or some shit. It's not Allison. No, it's because Eddie Hearn's a double agent, bro. The America is not his stomping ground. So he cares more about the way his reception is at home. He cares about his reception at home. Like, okay, let's say I was a drug dealer, right? Let's say I was a drug dealer and I was selling heroin. And let's say I'm a drug dealer from Brooklyn, right? I might not want to sell poison to my people, like back at home. But then let's say I opened up shop in DMV, in DC or some shit, Baltimore. It's different. You selling poison to another community and you ain't from there. Who wants to sell poison to their own immediate community, and you see aunties and like classmates and shit strung out from your immediate area. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to do the dirt where they live, and I think that's what it is with Eddie Hearn. He don't want to sell the poison to the UK because he fears the reaction. He fears the response. He knows that the UK is going to roast him for it. And he care more about his reception back at home than he does about the somewhere else that's not his stomping ground. He want a home to go back to. That's what I'm saying. He knows he'll get roasted with that bullshit, taking that back home. Because I see the comments. People in the UK are getting fed up too. They're getting fed up with it. And he don't want to be received as the bad guy back at home. So he keep putting this on American cards like this is what we asked for. We didn't ask, bro. Jake Paul, like, that's cool. Get your money, but he ain't like The Rock or something. Like, he just moving the needle. I ain't heard one person in America say they want to see Jake Paul, can't wait to see him. Like, at least one boxing fan. I ain't seen nobody say I can't wait for Jake Paul to turn pro. Like, I know boxing fans hardcore that they're peeping certain guys to turn pro. Man, I can't wait for that Devin Haney kid to turn pro. I've been following his career. I can't wait for this and that. Or the Top Rank just got this new Puerto Rican kid, Xander, or whatever his name is. There's people that come out the amateur circuit. Man, when's Joey Spencer turning pro? There's people who come out the amateur circuit that you're checking for. I ain't never heard nobody say, I can't wait for that. No boxing fan. I can't wait for that Jake Paul fella to actually turn pro with 10-ounce gloves. So we gonna see. This what happened when you two Brits and a baby. DAZN is the baby. Who was that movie? 3 Men and a Baby, 2 Brits and a baby. This is what happens when you put the brain power of two people that don't know the DNA of the American market. Ain't nobody I know asked for no Logan Paul, KSI, or whatever. Jake Paul, Anderson Gibb. Bro, they are struggling. There's no one that could tell me any different. I don't care what you say. There's no way you could tell me that DAZN is not struggling with that. And then it's like, hey, your math is way off, Proud African. ESPN is what, $5? DAZN is twice that. DAZN is $20, bro. That's 4 times. That ain't no twice. Hey, Don Kennedy going off, bro. He said, I'm going to turn Eddie Hearns to Eddie King. Wow. I still got it, baby. Nights like this, I was ready to drop. That motherfucker was tripping. Nights like this. Bro. Then they do it on Super Bowl weekend. What? You know how these Super Bowl parties they're finna be? And see, this is how I know it's a struggle. The Jake Paul, Anderson Gibb or whatever, there's no way How come Logan Paul was the main event and this is behind Demetrius Andrade versus Keebler? Bro, if they had a card that they could really build, then Jake Paul would be his own event. They're just trying to, bro. DAZN is one like horrible smorgasbord of bullshit that they're putting out. It's like literally, it's like a work potluck. That's what that's what it's like. You know, one person made a good ass dish, and the rest of them shits be looking weird. Like, I ain't eating that spaghetti. That spaghetti look dried in a bitch. You ever see somebody at the work potluck? They bring that dry ass spaghetti. Listen, I'm gonna give y'all some game because I've always worked jobs my whole life and stuff. So, you know how I know when somebody, they food ain't good at the work potluck? Someone say, how, ego? I'm gonna tell you. You know how I know when somebody's food ain't good at the work potluck? Someone say how, Eagle, and I'll explain it. Nobody touched it. I mean, that's a given, but there's a way. All right, Icy, shout out to Icy. He playing along. Okay. The way you could tell if somebody's food ain't smacking at the work potluck is when they babysit the food. Like when you bring your plate back and they keep inquiring about what the fuck you eating and they start babysitting. Oh, you tried the spaghetti? You tried that spaghetti? They trying to see if you ate that. Bro, if they start inquiring about it, they made this shit. When they start doing that first 48 shit, interrogating you. Hey, yeah. You're like, this is some good ass 7-layer bean dip. What about that spaghetti? You get any of that spaghetti? Like, bitch, what you keep talking about this spaghetti for? Because they want to see if you like, yeah, I had that dry ass shit. It was nasty as a as a motherfucker. Bro, that's how you know. When they keep asking you, bro, I had a dude, or I actually, yeah, it was a dude, bro. He had made some shit look nasty than a motherfucker. And he was standing by his dish. Bro, get the fuck away from this table. He was standing by. Oh, you try that? Bro, sit the fuck down. I get what I want. You ain't finna coax me into eating that rotten ass mac and cheese. And some people can't cook and shit. You know, the mac and cheese got peas and carrots in it. Like, ew. Why your mac and cheese got peas and carrots? This ain't no mac and cheese. You try to turn it. Some people try to turn everything to a fucking casserole and shit. Nah, this ain't no mac and cheese, bro. Motherfucker put the peas and carrots in it, raisins and shit. Like, raisins? In a mac and cheese? Raisins? Trying to get too creative. Man, why you put raisins in this motherfucker, bro? Like, what you mean? Bitch, them California raisins. I heard it through the grapevine. You see them fucking raisins and shit? Yeah, bro, I don't trust. You can't trust everybody cooking. Some people be making some bullshit. This is bologna topper. Nah, I'm good. What the fuck is bologna topper? You ever know, motherfucker, a bitch cook hamburger helper thinks she can get down? This shit good, bitch. You just open the box. I used to hate hamburger helper. That was like prison food. Nah, fuck that hamburger helper. Fuck that glove too. Wasn't it a glove? Little white OJ glove and Michael Jackson glove and shit. Man, fuck that glove, cuz. Man, I used to hate hamburger helper. Then they try to get too creative. Zesty hamburger and ranch. Man, shut the fuck up. This nasty ass shit. Look at Marquise, like, bruh, you from the projects, man. Fuck that hamburger helper shit. Nah, I was not fucking with Hamburger Helper. Nah, ramen noodles, that still slap. Mac and cheese with pickles, fuck no. Yeah, you gotta. I'm good. Pickles. That don't even sound right. This man said, he said I grew up on Hamburger Helper and TV dinners. Damn. That man said he grew up off that. Nah, when you eat Hamburger Helper too much, that shit weak. When you keep eating that same fucking flavor, no. I ain't had Hamburger Helper in a minute. It's been like, do they still make that? Does Hamburger Helper even exist? I just thought about it. That's a good ass question. Bro, does Hamburger Helper, do they make that anymore? He said, yeah, I ain't seen no Hamburger Helper. What grocery store got it? I should do an Ego Food Network. Hell no. Look at this shit. Look, see, fuck that glove. Shit look like a cow udder. This shit look like an obese rabbit. Look at that. You guys like cheeseburger macaroni? You guys like this shit? You guys like this guy? Hamburger Helper? Man, I used to get sick of this shit. You fuck around, have a lazy babysitter or something. Bro, look, it's the same flavor. Deluxe. Look, so one called cheeseburger macaroni, the other one, this called deluxe cheeseburger macaroni. Bro, it's the same flavor. They got like couple flavors. See, this is the one I hated, I think, the most. That Strogie. That beef, look, deluxe, there ain't nothing deluxe about it. Deluxe beef Strogie. That stroganoff. That sound like these DAZN fighters and shit. And fucking Triple G versus Camille Stroganoff, Sergey Stroganoff. Yeah, that's the motherfuckers to be fighting on DAZN. Stroganoff. Yeah. Man, fuck this. That sounds just like a DAZN fighter. Yo, in the red corner, we have Ivan Sergey Stroganoff. Bro, who the fuck is Stroganoff? That's Triple G next opponent. Ivan Stroganoff. Man, get the fuck off here. Nah, hell no. That Hamburger Helper. Bro, I ain't had Hamburger Helper in hell years. I think I got certain shit be played out. Like motherfuckers go to prison. They go to prison, eat that ramen noodles. They start hating it. That's 78 cents. He said, bro, you got to mix it up. Hamburger Helper is the greatest quick food outside of Banquet pot pie. Hey, them Banquet shits used to slap. The only thing This is like a Hood Cooking Network seminar, bro. Hey, hold on. Shout out to Banquet. Hey, Banquet, them shits go dumb. Only thing I will say about Banquet is you gotta put that bitch in the oven for 3 hours and 15 minutes. It should be taking wild long. That's the only thing I hate about the Banquets. I feel like you gotta put them in the oven and really let them bitches cook. You gotta cook Banquet pot pies like dope and shit. You gotta really let that shit, like, you have to have it down to a science and shit. I know drug dealers don't even know how to cook. They know how to make all the fentanyl and heroin and all this shit. They do not know how to make that Banquet pot pie cook right. Yeah, you gotta turn it 3/4 of a way, 45 minutes in. Man, I ain't got time for this shit. But Nah, Banquet. Nah, it's Banquet. I remember the box. No, hamburger helper. I think it's a certain flavor and from repetition. You motherfuckers. See, this is what I'm telling you. Hamburger helper is when you like. That's the lazy quick meal. You get what I'm saying? If you grew up like middle class or poor, there was like only a couple meals that motherfucker when parents want to be lazy and babysitters and shit that they'll make for your ass. You could get like maybe a microwave burrito, like one of them Tino's joints, rice-a-roni. If you white, Kraft mac and cheese, you know, or you had that hamburger helper. That's it. That's the catalog. So it became like prison food because if you lazy with it, that's what you have to choose from. Or ramen. You could do the ramen. Motherfuckers fuck with the ramen. So ramen, rice-a-roni, fucking hamburger helper, or maybe like a microwave burrito or something. Man, my parents weren't ordering no pizza. That like pizza was like if we was good and shit. I'm a badass little kid. She ain't give me no fucking pizza. How am I get a pizza for getting kicked out of class? I'm gonna reward you. You got kicked out of Miss Johnson's class. I'm gonna reward you with some pizza. That taco salad used to slap. Hey, y'all bringing back memories, bro. Y'all bringing back these memories. Hey, okay, fish sticks. Yeah, that was one of them. Put on that little cookie sheet. Them Vandy Kemps. It's Vandy Kemps for me and me. Yeah, Captain Gordon, one of them motherfuckers, bro. I remember. Yeah, Chili Mac. Yep. Hey, when you kid and it ain't really shit to eat, motherfuckers will turn into MacGyver real quick. Start hooking up, bro. We used to act like we was on some Gordon Ramsay, Wolfgang Puck shit. Start hooking up the top ramen. I put shrimp in mine. Motherfuckers start chopping up cabbage and shit. Like, this motherfucker really had... Bro, I don't know. I don't remember where I was at, but we went somewhere, and they really dolled up the ramen and had it, like, hit. There was, like, hot sauce with some cabbage and real chicken put in it from leftover. That shit was... I was like, damn, who made it? Motherfuckers start chefing in there. Bro, don't get me to cook. He said them frozen nuggets. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Frozen corn dogs in the oven. Oh yeah. I feel like they taste like low key like butterier. Like it's like a butterier taste when you put it in that oven. That oven have your shit like hot dog on a stick. That oven have it right. He said was the shit that I was a fat kid, so easy work for me. That's hella funny. Shout out to 78. Man. See, I feel bad for this new punk ass generation. Y'all don't know what it is to grow up. Like, my cousins used to put all types of shit in the ramen. They used to put ketchup in their top ramen. My cousins. I didn't like it. Like, I mean, I have it sometimes with the ketchup, but I don't know. It gave it like a weird, it's like sweet water and shit. I don't know. Motherfucker had this shit tasting weird to me. Hey, people said I was crazy, but I used to low-key fuck with the spaghetti at the school. Like school spaghetti on that little plastic tray. I used to think that was cool. Like I used to fuck with that spaghetti. I don't know why. This shit look like mealworms and shit. The noodles be this long. them noodles wasn't about shit. Them elementary school noodles, like when you cook as an adult, the spaghetti be like this long and shit. Them elementary school noodles was like sperm size, centipede, millipede ass noodles. I put bologna in my top ramen. Nah, we used to do fried bologna. I ain't had no. Hey, y'all tripping with these foods. Smash the like button. That man said he put bologna in this shit. That's a struggle meal for real, bro. You had to put bologna in your shit. Hey, I can't front on that scrambled egg with hot dog. Man, stop it. That scrambled egg and hot dog used to go crazy. Y'all like Spam? Spam and egg. That used to go crazy. Chorizo and egg. We was poor. We was poor as hell growing up. We ate sugar sandwiches and barbecue sauce sandwich. Hey, that's some poor shit, bro. Man, them fried bologna sandwiches is real. Bro, I should have a fight. I want to have a fight party, you know, rent out a facility, and that's all I'm cooking is hood delicacies like fried bologna sandwiches. He said Spam was clutch. The only thing I don't like about Spam, I think they've improved it over the years. But back in the back in the day, Spam, you would take it out and it had that hair gel shit in it. I didn't like that. And then when you go to cut it, you could never cut that shit surgically down straight. Like it would start off super thin, and as the blade was cutting, this shit would grow. This shit looked like an isosceles triangle. Shit looked like a doorstop. You get done, it'd be like this, throwing up the rock and shit. Like you try to cut you a straight ass slice piece. I said a slice piece. That was pretty bad. But you try to cut a straight piece, that shit look like the Rockefeller sign at the end. Be hella fucked up. Shit look like a doorstop you put under the door. Hell nah. Man, if you don't get this 90-degree angle ass piece of Spam, I never could cut it super straight. Motherfuckers had no type of we didn't even have like proper cutlery. Trying to cut this shit with a butter knife, this shit gets stuck like King Arthur, Excalibur looking ass shit. You in the middle of the Spam trying to cut it with a butter knife. The sword in the stone. I can't cut the rest. That shit used to be crazy. That Spam was hard as hell in the middle. Like, what y'all do to it, bro? What the fuck? Hell nah. That shit hard as fuck to cut with a butter knife. You know, my parents didn't have no Ginsus and all this extra shit. You wasn't poor if you never cut a whole block of bologna and a block of government cheese. Damn. Hey, you know what I used to hate? I used to hate with a passion. Oh, this is going to take y'all back. Well, some of y'all, I don't know, maybe it's just my family. Smash the like button, I'm going to tell y'all. My mom used to buy this salami, Cotto salami, Miguel Cotto, some shit. And it had the little pieces in it, the little buckshots from a shotgun. Bro, like, so you look at it's a round slice, and the salami got like bullet fragments and shit from 50 Cent shooting. It had little buckshot peppers. Yeah, I didn't like that shit. You try to eat a sandwich, the shit get all crunchy like you eating corn nuts. Bro, I used to hate that. My mom was like buying that crazy. Or it'd be like, they used to have those like value packs where it'd be like ham, turkey, and then that bullshit was on the side. And then all my family ate all the good shit, and the Miguel Cotto salami is the only thing left. Man, I hated that. Oh my God. It's like the end piece of bread. Bro, we used to frisbee that shit. Ain't nobody trying to eat this end piece. Bro, eat an end piece of bread. Make some toast with that shit. ruin your whole week. I used to hate the fucking end piece. I hate the end piece of bread more than all my exes put together, bro. That end piece wasn't about shit. It don't even taste like the same loaf. The end piece is like the middle child, the stepchild or some shit. You know, like the youngest and the oldest are attractive, and the middle child look ugly than a bitch. That's that end piece of bread. I used to hate that end piece of bread. But that Kodo salami wasn't about shit either. I hated that. You eating it and the sandwich get all crunchy and shit. This sandwich, I don't like it. Nah. That shit had bullet fragments in it. I don't like that. Ugh. Yeah, you can't go wrong with PB&J. Man, that Kodo salami. Man, I'm going to show it. Let me see if I can find a picture. Oh, my God. Big time like that Miguel Cotto salami. That sounds suspect as fuck. Nah, I wasn't. Oh, I hated that shit, bro. Yep. I got it. We got action. Hold on. This is that shit. See? Look at this. You see it had them buckshots in it? Motherfucker got bullet wounds in the salami. Man, I hated this. Why is this shit blue right here? You see what I'm saying? This shit got liver age spots and shit and bullet holes. This shit is the most unattractive lunch meat ever created. Do you see this? This shit look like Freddy Krueger face. I didn't like the look of it. Look at this. Bro, look at this right here. Exhibit A. Do y'all see that? That shit look like a motherfucker got shot at close range. Flesh wounds in the meat and shit. This shit got pop marks. And man, I used to hate this. Bro, look at this. This ain't an ugly ass piece of meat. That shit ugly. That shit look dead on Freddy Krueger, bro. Ah, you're on prime time, bitch. Bro, this looks Nightmare on Elm Street for lunch. I'm lying? Hold on. I can't see what y'all saying right now. Y'all trying to play me. Look, see that Miguel Cotto salami. I hated this shit. Fuck Oscar Mayer. Yeah, oh my God, bro. Look at these bullet fragments in the shit. Y'all liked it? You guys like this shit? Look, and it's like randomly, man, that shit look like a meteorite, an asteroid. Hold on. Tell me I'm lying. Look. That look, look. There go Cotto salami right there. Now, where the old Fred? There, yeah, look. Look, this is the same shit. It look just like that piece of meat I just showed y'all. See? Y'all see that? That look dead on the same. Look. Who the fuck made Freddy Krueger cookies? That look just like the piece of meat I showed y'all. See? See? Ugly ass piece of meat, bro. I used to hate this shit. Bro, they got flesh wounds in the meat. What are we talking about? Someone said that looked like Sammy Sosa. Put Sammy Sosa. Man, I'm sick of his skin the way it looked now. Oh, y'all are some badass kids eating vitamins and shit like candy. Mom won't buy me no Sour Patch, so I'm going to just eat these. Motherfucker got way too much B12 and vitamin K in their system and shit. Hey, you tripping, bro. Y'all was eating vitamins and shit. I can't front that Diamond Tap used to slap. Motherfuckers felt better, but still was sipping that. We was sipping that Kid Lean. Hey, that Diamond Tap used to, bro. I used to fuck with that grape Diamond Tap. I ain't gonna front. Y'all shouldn't do that, but hey, that Diamond Tap was real. Like my mom was like, "You sure you still sick? You sound a lot better." Yeah, I need some more of that tap. Hey, that Diamond Tap go crazy. That elixir. Nah, fuck that. That Diamond Tap was the one. Nah, my throat's a little scratchy still. Motherfucker was hooked to Diamond Tap. Bro, I was hooked on Diamond Tap. Motherfucker, look, this ain't nothing like the Diamond Tap. That Diamond Tap was, bro, I ain't gonna front. They should put Diamond Tap in a 2-liter. If it's legal and safe, put that tap, you feel me? That purple, I need a 2-liter of that. Like, I'll really buy that for that, bro. That tap. Let me stop because they're gonna say I'm promoting all types of fuckery. Now I'm just saying, like, they need to at least like make a crossover. Don't put the same ingredients. I don't care. I just care about the flavor. It's all about the flavor. You know what I'm saying? Make a soda version of that. Man, Fanta get knocked off the shelf. Wanta Fanta, bro. Wanta Diamond Tap. This Diamond Tap. It just had that. Bro, I don't know. That was like some Blade serum or something. I need my serum, Whistler. I need my serum. It has something. That shit would rejuvenate you. Man, parents don't know shit about hospitals and shit. And bro, put Vicks Vapor Rub on anything. Ma, I got shot outside. Put some Vapor Rub on it. What the fuck is Vapor Rub going? Take me to the fucking. You gonna take me to the fucking hospital real quick? I got shot, Ma. I'm bleeding. I got shot. Put some Vapor Rub on that. Ain't no fucking Vapor Rub gonna fix this. I'm feeling a little woozy here. Hell no. Man, that Vapor Rub was clutch too, but I remember somebody told me to put it like in between my toes and sleep with socks. I ain't doing that shit again, bro. That was like some voodoo shit. No, real talk. This is a true story. Somebody told me like a remedy. They're like, "Oh, you want to get rid of that sickness?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll do anything." They said, "Put some Vapor Rub in between your toes, and then like right here on that part of your neck and shit. It put that Vapor Rub in between your toe, like the little toe jam part, and sleep with socks." Bro, I started having the most wicked dreams that I've ever had in life. Like all types of, it was like Total Recall. I felt like Douglas Quaid. I don't know what the fuck that combination of things did to me. But between being sick, bro, it's some voodoo shit. Don't do it. Bro, don't do it. Bro, I was like, I want to check this Jamul. Give these people air, bro. That was like some Total Recall shit. I was having bugged out dreams and shit. I don't know what that shit did to me, but nah, I ain't doing that again. I can't sleep with no socks on. And then that Vapor Rub made I don't know, heated my feet up or some shit. Bro, yeah, exactly. How long are you going to be on your trip? 2 weeks. Do you have any fruits or vegetables? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Quaid. Bro, I was tripping. I don't even remember my dream most of the time, but I was in it was a tale of espionage and all types of shit. It was like some James Bond, then it turned to a murder movie. Man, this shit, my dreams was crazy. Like, I don't know what that did to me. That shit, like, chill out, ego. It's angel dust. Man, as soon as she said that, I started feeling funny as hell, man. Bro, I had to hurry up and wake up. Motherfucker wake up with the drool. You got the drool smeared like Beethoven's second? Hell no. One of my uncles thought he had an STD and he got scared trying to get rid of it. He put icy hot on his dick. Bro, your uncle, he a fool, bro. Icy hot? What the fuck, that gonna freeze it off? Yeah, he really wild. You better go to Planned Parenthood or something. Y'all wilding in this chat. No, I still got some of that vapor rub. I fuck with that vapor rub. Yeah, he's tripping. Looks like Porter Crawford's gonna happen next. I don't know where you heard that, but he said gotta let it burn. That's hella funny. Main event Mark. He said this chat funny as fuck. That's why they come to my shit. Y'all funny as hell. We just be having a good time. That's how you know old media is dead. We just having a good time, talking boxing, living life, getting ready for these holidays. Oh, what movie? I need some holiday movies to watch. Ego, we dead ass drinking the same water. Man, shout out to that Crystal Geyser. I need more. They want to be just like us. Die Hard's a classic Christmas movie. What else? I watch Die Hard and Home Alone usually around this time. The Witcher. That ain't no Christmas movie. That don't sound like no Christmas movie. You know, I've never seen Bad Santa. Jingle All the Way? That's that Arnold one, huh? Is Trading Places a Christmas movie? Trading Places? Y'all weird. I'm like, name some Christmas movies for me to watch. Showgirls! Showgirls? Ain't no motherfucking Christmas movie. Superfly! Y'all just saying some random shit. I said Christmas movie. You motherfucker talking about Showgirl. Y'all some perverts and shit. I got the most perverted ass chat on YouTube. Y'all gotta stop. I said Christmas movie. Y'all just start blurting out all type of weird shit. Pete Does Pittsburgh. Pete Does Pittsburgh. Ain't no motherfucking Christmas movie I ever heard of. Pete Does Pittsburgh. Man, come on, bro. Cursor, man, get these dudes, man. They just blurting out any type of movie. Y'all be having seizures in my shit. Fuck with me, have a seizure or heart attack. Transformers, Trading Places. Tu Wong Fu. Tu Wong Fu, that definitely ain't no motherfucker. Y'all on some Malik Yoba shit, bro. Yeah, that's that Malik. Y'all off that Malik Yoba, Tu Wong Fu and all this other shit. I used to like that Scrooge movie with Bill Murray too. How many of y'all seen Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer? What the fuck is that? Santa Claus or Tim Allen? How many of those did they do? They did like a couple of them. A Christmas Carol. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis, she the one. Nightmare Before Christmas. Ugh, y'all give me some ideas now. Hey, you know what's good? It takes place. It's like a Reindeer Games with Ben Affleck. That shit was dope. I gotta watch it again, but I remember it being dope. Anybody ever seen that? Reindeer Games with Ben Affleck? Y'all ain't never seen Reindeer Games? That took place during Christmas. Elf with Will Ferrell. Nah, y'all gotta watch that Reindeer Games. This man said Last Action Hero. Call me when the governor gets there. Yeah, I got that Disney Plus. Disney got some shit on there. He said CB4. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, bliggity, bliggity. He was tripping. Yeah, the Disney app is cool. Hold on, let me take my medicine. I'm trying to shake this shit. I ain't watched the Mandalorian or whatever, but I heard it's dope. Icy sick too, bro. You got me sick at that. I didn't even see you at the Harrison Charlo fight, but you was coughing in the venue. You must have got me sick. You coughed in the atmosphere. Apollo Creed's in it? Damn, Disney app had 40 million downloads in one day. They getting cake. Cake. They getting cake. Anyway, really disappointing stuff from Joshua. I feel like what is the game coming to? What is the game coming to? Y'all see that smoke from this candle? See that? I don't know why it's smoking like that. Damn, what the fuck? This shit won't burn out. Hold on. Oh, I'm like feeding the fire. Damn, this is some backdraft shit. Hold on. Damn, that shit was crazy. Anyway, yeah, this disappointing stuff from Joshua, man. He is 6'6", 250-pound heavyweight, and he's talking about sending the next guy, helping the next guy beat the guy he should have been fighting. I literally have never heard of that stuff like this. I literally haven't. And see, that's why like people get mad at like the Charlos. I appreciate what I like it. It's entertainment. It's entertainment. I rather see fight. I'm just being honest. Maybe I come from a different place or different line of thinking. I would rather see the Charlos, chip on the shoulder kind of attitude and don't like nobody almost type of shit, except for close people like Errol Spence and stuff. I'd rather see that than what Josh was doing. That whole, man, yeah, keep running your mouth. I'd rather see that. You could be friends. Like Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson are cool now. You could do that after you retire. But boxing's too brutal. Joshua trying to join forces with the person that we wanted to. We are joining forces with the person that you supposedly don't like. That we wanted to knock off another guy, bro. That's crazy. Listen, just listen to what I'm about to say, people. Joshua has to fear Wilder if you would rather help someone beat Wilder than to fight Wilder. Enough said. So you keep acting like you want to fight him, but you're saying, I hope Tyson Fury wins. You don't want to deal with Wilder. There's literally at this point nothing anybody could tell me otherwise. Not Eddie Hearn, not Joshua. You could do 1,000 IFL interviews. There's nothing you could convince me of at this point. It's too flagrant. You just said on tape you want Tyson Fury. You're willing to help him, to support him, a guy you don't like, to fight another guy you don't like, or at least are your rivals, so he could bring the WBC belt back to England. You want him to bring it back. You want your work laid out for you. That shows me he likes his chances with Tyson Fury better than Wilder. Because a real one is just going to be like, I want to fight the winner. I don't give a fuck who win. That's Terrence Crawford's attitude. Even I give credit to even Lomachenko. If Lomachenko fights Teofimo next, then I give him credit. See how consistent I am. Because that means I have no doubt he would have fought Richard Comey if he won. You know? So that's what champions should do. Okay, I don't care if Teofimo win or Richard Comey win. I want winner. I want that belt. That's how it should be. You know? Joshua up here trying to help someone else win to avoid the guy that he should have been fighting in Wilder. And the thing is, I feel, bro, it looks bad. And the UK support this type of shit. A lot of them in the comment section, or at least the people who are the most vocal and representing you. Bro, I'd be ashamed of America if we had American fighters who was doing all this. I would be ashamed. I'd be like, damn. You know, it just makes it hard to support that behavior. You want to help another guy beat a guy that you should have been fighting? Instead of fighting, you should be like, I want to knock off both of them. You know, whoever. You rather him do the dirty work and the heavy lifting, and you just want to fight the winner. Because we all know Tyson Fury's power is definitely not Wilder's power. So that's what he sounds like he fears. He fears the punching power of Wilder, and that, like, bro, if you think Andy Ruiz did something to him, imagine Wilder's power. And if the Andy Ruiz part was embarrassing, then Wilder knocking people out super flush, of course that's going to be the biggest embarrassment. And it's the type of power that you can't play it off. Wilder don't have play it off power. What I mean is, if he hits you over your fucking noggin, you can't just play it off like the shit. You finna be, oh. You can't just play the shit off and act like you tripped. Like, okay, Canelo, Floyd might hit you with a good shot. Whoever, Danny Jacobs hit you with a good shot. Nope. Bro, Wilder don't have power like nope. You know how people could just bow? Nope. Like that shit was weak. You can't front on Wilder's power. He don't have that type of power. He has a type of power that your body gonna start acting goofy. Goof Troop, a goofy movie. As soon as it connects. Bro, name somebody who got hit by Wilder and was talking about nope. Their body might have said nope. You know, they said nope in that fashion, but ain't nobody got like other fighters land a good shot and they be like, nope. Like Mean Machine was landing some shots on Crawford, and Crawford was like, nope. He said Wilder got that yup power. That's a nope. That nope yup shit. Yeah, that E40. Everybody got choice. Yup. There's no way you're taking Wilder's power head on and keep it a poker face. Your body won't react right to it. Wilder got you crumping on the ground. That's what I'm saying. You finna stomp the yard. You finna be fucked up in there, acting all types of ways. Where's Stavern? He fought Joe Joyce, but he got knocked out. So that's what Joshua feared, bro. Joshua will be. I think he'll get it worse. Okay, first of all, listen, if you fight Wilder with fear, yeah, I think it's gonna be worse. Cause you just waiting for it. Man, I don't. That Andy Ruiz. The more I think about it, that shit, didn't show me enough. That didn't show me enough. The Ruiz rematch. Andy Ruiz, he squandered the opportunity. That's what it is, bro. I really feel Joshua's fights are gonna be tough from here on out. If he fights any level of ready guys in competition, his fights are gonna be super rough. It's gonna be tough. You're not gonna see the Joshua that was beating Eric Molina. I don't think that's. I think that's dead and gone. I mark my words. Joshua is not going to look like the fighter he was built up as for the first 17 fights of his career or whatever. I really don't see it. I don't see it. I'm not saying Joshua can't beat guys, but I don't see him being the same fighter that he was billed as and that he was looking like. Because before the Ruiz fight, Joshua was kind of embracing, if you will, who he was built up as. You know, who he was supposed to be. His performances were kind of staying in line to that. I think, like, for example, Daniel Dubois, I would put Daniel, if Daniel, I want to see him fight Daniel Dubois, and I want Daniel Dubois to be a ridiculous underdog. I would bet money on Daniel Dubois. That would be a bet I would be willing to take. If Daniel Dubois right now ain't fought no one near as good as Joshua, but if they had all the money on Joshua and Dubois was a heavy underdog to the point where you bet $100 on him, you get 5,000, you know, some kind of crazy odd, I'll put some money up. I'll put some money on Dubois. That's a bet I'd be willing to take. I don't think Joshua's the same. And we'll never know because, or it's going to be harder to tell if Eddie Hearn don't have him fighting the right competition. Bro, the UK heavyweights outside of Dubois, well, actually, I can't say the UK. Two of the UK heavyweights got the UK looking crazy right now because all this is being said, like Tyson Fury's calling Wilder a bitch and a pussy and a dossa, but you the one that ran from the rematch, immediate rematch. You're the one that wanted tune-ups. So it doesn't even sound believable. Same thing with Anthony Joshua. Joshua is saying he wants Wilder, but no one believes it, especially at this point. You know, no one believes it. No one believes it. You're saying you want Wilder, but then you want Fury to beat Wilder. So you don't want Wilder. Bro, how come the UK media and fans never called Joshua on his own contradictions? He said he wanted Wilder, but then now he just did an interview says he wants Fury to beat Wilder and come home to the England with the WBC strap. I thought you wanted to fight Wilder, though. Joshua is not confident, bro. He's not confident like he tries to make it. We'll put it that way. Now we're starting to see. Bro, Andy Ruiz, he played his card all wrong. If Andy Ruiz, imagine if he was a nasty, imagine if Andy Ruiz's personality was like Charlo, or Tony Harrison. You know how Tony Harrison was talking about Charlo? Imagine if Ruiz beat Joshua the first time and was disrespecting Joshua like Harrison did to Charlo. Bro, I think that would make it worse for Joshua. You know, so I give credit to Charlo because he could have he didn't come unglued when he fought Harrison. Harrison was talking big shit, bro, and there was huge implications on that fight. I think Joshua was in a state of panic. He feels good now because it's over, and Ruiz put up a half-ass effort, you know. But if Ruiz was like coming in nasty, I think that would have broke Joshua even more. He would have. I think when he walked out, it looked like deja vu. He looked equally nervous as the first fight. He looked like, oh shit, here we go again. He started feeling better because he hadn't been hurt. So he's like, oh, I could do this. I could do, you know, Andy Ruiz had a foolish game plan, wasn't prepared, in shape, ready to throw punches. So there was no reason for Joshua to feel discouraged. But if you're in there with Daniel Dubois, Wilder, F.A. Ajagba or whoever that hits you, if they draw first blood, then it's going to tell us a lot about Joshua. Andy Ruiz didn't put himself in position to win. That's just what it was. He didn't put himself in a position to win, you know. And that the reason I'm saying that is, oh, you're trying to take away credit from Joshua. No, Joshua could have that win. It wasn't that impressive to me. But the bottom line is, I mean, you know when a guy's prepared. Look at Luis Ortiz and look at Ruiz. Look at how Ruiz transformed his body and moved up in weight. Ortiz transformed his body by shedding a few pounds. You know what I mean? Two different mentalities. Man, the bottom line, listen, that's a great point. Re-Evolution Radio, which is coincidentally DAZN, another fighter coming in out of shape, not throwing punches. Shit still seems sus as fuck. Listen, at this point, you know, there's definitely conspiracy theories for a reason with some of these fights. But the bottom line is this. Just put this in perspective. In a matter of, Canelo fought in November. Yeah, he fought in November, right? Just tell me how bad of a look this is for DAZN. In a matter of 2 months, November and December 2019, we've seen Canelo Kovalev, Joshua Ruiz, and Jacobs versus Chavez. This is DAZN's fight season. The commonality to all of these fights was weird performances. Like performances that you wouldn't expect, seemingly out of nowhere, undisciplined behavior, people coming out of shape, people not fighting in the fashion that they've always fought. In 2 months, we've seen 3 fights on the same platform that all ended like this. So no matter why you believe these things happen, this is an extremely, I repeat, extremely terrible look for the DAZN app. Canelo Kovalev, look, FAF. Kovalev, for the first time in his whole career, despite killing a man and knocking down gold medalist Andre Ward, he fought the smaller Canelo like he was timid. You know, I can't say he wasn't in shape. Well, actually, he kind of wasn't in shape because he said he was tired after the 6 rounds. So he wasn't in the best shape. He fought scary. What all of a sudden doesn't commit to power punches. He's no crusher and this menacing. Something happened in that fight where all these things were not apparent for 10, 11 rounds. Joshua Ruiz. Ruiz partied too much, ate whatever he want against his trainer's wishes and his dad's wishes. And he came in bloated or whatever, 15 pounds heavier, rehydrated, looked way out of shape fight night when he took his shirt off. Couldn't throw no punches. And then Chavez Jr., looking for a way out, missed weight by 5 pounds. Bro, this is terrible. Excuse me. This is really terrible. You had 3 fights in 2. Put that in perspective. You had 3 fights in 2 months. That DAZN curse is real. I told you. Bro, you had 3 fights in 2 months and all undisciplined performances. All performances where the guy don't look like, none of them look like their best. We'll just say that. That it wasn't the best Kovalev that I've seen fight. He didn't even look remotely close to that. Chavez, bro, he looked okay, but he missed weight and was complaining and quit. And bro, Ruiz was out. This is just horrible. 3 fights like that in 2 months. Then their other season fight, KSI Logan Paul. It ended and people weren't left satisfied. People were saying, oh, Logan Paul really won. Jack Reese, 2-point deduction. Bro, has DAZN ever had a fight that was precluded or concluded in a proper fashion? Like Tony Harrison Charlo. There's not really much to complain about. Charlo didn't, he was trying to make good on all his promises. He was trying to knock the man out from round 1. He got to him, got his third knockdown, knocked him out. Fair and square. Tony Harrison held a good account of himself. Both were in shape. Both came to box. Both came to figure it out, and it was a good fight. When has DAZN had a fight like that? Porter for even Jose Cito Lopez and Keith Thurman. That was in January. He came to fight. Jose Cito didn't come out of shape and just get slept. That's a great point. He said, hell, even Jacobs Canelo was that's what I'm saying. Jacobs all of a sudden for the first 5-6 rounds wasn't throwing no punch. Bro, this looks bad. How your biggest fights all seem weird? People even said Ryan Garcia Duno looked sus. How are your bro? And Triple G versus Deryevchenko felt like a real fight. It felt like a real fight. However, the rightful winner didn't win. They gave it to Triple G, unanimous decision, even though he got his ass beat. Terrible. I would really be worried if I was DAZN right about now. Fight falling apart, drug test fails, Dillian White's drug scandal. Usyk was injured, then Usyk's opponent failed a drug test the week of the fight. Usyk didn't look good versus Chaz Tablespoon. Gerald Miller got kicked off DAZN and failed and messed up the first Joshua fight. Joshua lost. Man, I mean, it's a blunderous year for DAZN, period. And old media, especially the ones that get paid by old media, ain't talking about none of this. Bro, do you understand if this was PBC, the hatred that PBC would be getting? Can you imagine the hate that the crowd booed after the Triple G fight with Deryevchenko? Exactly. And there was probably a pro Triple G crowd. Man, new media is slaughtering these boys. It looked crazy. Hold on one second. Yeah, send that article if you could. People are interested in it. Man, there's only so long you could dump money into a project that's not working. So they need they gotta do something. They need a major overhaul at this point. And see, the other thing is this. You guys understand, DAZN is free. They're in 9 markets, like Spain and Switzerland and all this stuff, Japan. They still offer the 30-day free trial. So they're lying. All these numbers that Eddie Hearn and shit, first of all, they're not really releasing true numbers. And then when they do have reports and sources, numbers and shit, they're lies because they're not paid subscriptions which is going to drive. Who cares if you use an email and watch something for free? That doesn't benefit your company. Bro, DAZN is like a girl that stuffs her bra. Sorry, I'm coming over this sickness. It's like a girl that stuffs her bra. Yeah, it looks like she got big titties, but then when you remove her bra, because she's wearing padded bras and stuffing her bra, it's not really what it seems. So you keep doing, AJ Ruiz across 9 markets did 1.8 million. That's because you tallying up all types of bullshit. How you gonna tally up people's numbers and they watched it for free? How is that part of the tally? Like, okay, so if Wilder does 300 pay-per-views against Luis Ortiz and the guy he already knocked out, right? That's 300,000 people actually paid for it and ordered the pay-per-view some form of fashion via on their PlayStation 4, their devices, their computers, their DirecTV. That's actual buys. DAZN has yet to release any actual buys. Fucking liars. You can't. How you go factor in the viewership from free trial? So factor in why. That's like here's a prime example of why you don't do that. I'm not stupid. Some people don't pay for shit. They got the Fire Sticks and illegal streams and watched it on Facebook illegally. All this bullshit. That's like add that shit to Wilder versus Ortiz too. That would be the equivalent. None of that shit matters if it's illegally pirated, because PBC and Wilder, he don't get back end money off of that. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, if you add how many people watched Wilder's fight that watched it illegally, then his number would be over 300,000. Yeah, I don't. Shout out to the shooters. Hey, block him, Icy. Don't put him in timeout. Block him. Matt Shelby, dude. Block him. Bro, the bottom line, he talking about Jacobs Chavez and Harrison Charlo. Guess what? Charlo's fight, people were left satisfied. Bro, it's over for old media. It's over. Here, let's vote. What fight, based on your expectations for the fight itself, not fighters' paychecks, not numbers, nothing. What fight left you more satisfied, your expectations leading into the fight versus what was delivered after watching the fight? What fight left you satisfied? Charlo Harrison 2, Harrison Charlo 2, or Chavez Jr. versus Daniel Jacobs? Since you want to play that game, vote. I need everybody to vote. What fight card left you more satisfied? What main event? Well, I already know what fight card. What main event? Harrison Charlo 2. What met your expectations or exceeded? Charlo Harrison or Jacob Chavez? Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. Exactly. So you can say whatever else bullshit. An expectation was met. End of story. An expectation was met. So what do you think people are going to be more inclined to want to revisit PBCs. Like if you never had any experience with PBC and their fights, or you had no experience with DAZN and their fights, what fight left you feeling satisfied and full, and an expectation was met, and a value proposition was delivered to the point where you might check out what they're doing next? Of course, it would be PBC in that scenario. I can't wait to get to Atlanta, bro. This Tank shit finna be lit. I promise you. You see how many people were at his fucking media day? That's why I don't care. This new media shit, we winning. We winning. We winning. They can say whatever they want. You tell me if it's lit. If it's not lit, I'll be the first to tell you. I'll be like, nah, I went to Atlanta. That shit was trash. But you know that's not going to be the case. But if it is, I'll let you guys see what it is. Tank had a lot of people at his media day, bro. A lot of people at his media day. And the funny thing is, all these motherfuckers from the UK and shit, the American takeover, they allegedly just answered this question. They hate PBC so bad, but they won't stop talking about PBC fighters. And Eddie Hearn and others, De La Hoya, are constantly throwing the reel out into the ocean, trying to solicit PBC fighters. But PBC's horrible. But Eddie Hearn wanted Deontay Wilder. He openly said he wanted Broner and sent him an offer. He wanted the Charlo brothers. He wanted Errol Spence. Oscar De La Hoya wanted Errol Spence and said after the Mikey Garcia fight, oh, you should come to Golden Boy. You know, Eddie Hearn wanted Gervonta Tank Davis to sign to the network. Eddie Hearn says he sent Charlo a big deal. Bro, the clout chasing is at a peak. It's at a peak maximum. Why is Eddie Hearn and bro, Andrade is fighting Keebler Elf or whatever. Why do you keep talking about Charlo when he has a fight? That's how you know Eddie Hearn ain't delivering, bro, in America. Why are we talking about Charlo when you have a scheduled fight? They want the narrative to be what they want it to be so they could blame PBC and Charlo. The fact of the matter is, Andrade already has a fight scheduled. Why should I talk about Charlo and Andrade right now when Andrade's in training camp for his next fight and they have a YouTube sensation that is taking place as a co-feature instead of Jojo Diaz and Tevin Farmer? Why do you, bro? So Top Rank, they have to keep talking about PBC, and Eddie Hearn keep talking about. So when they're talking about Crawford, they're not talking about Mean Machine. He getting asked about Errol Spence. He getting asked about Sean Porter. Bro, Al Heyman must be really killing because he has probably the only major boxing imprint where you can actually focus on the task at hand. Like, you could ask Tank about Gamboa. You could ask him how it feel to have a Mayweather promotion fighter like Badu Jack on the card. You could ask him about the actual card. You don't have to just talk about Lomachenko. Smash the like button. Ego always working hard. Shout out to Sacramento in the building. These other promoters, a lot of them, their events are falling flat, so they have to clout chase. They have to mention the next person. Why do I need to talk about Andrade Charlo right now? I've wanted to see the fight. That's good. But what is the point of talking about it when he's literally scheduled with another person? Let's see. This is what they don't want to do because they know they don't have an event that's worth it. Eddie Hearn, he has to keep talking. Oh, we sent a massive deal to Charlo. Okay, what about the massive fight with Luke Keebler? How you gonna make a fight and refuse to talk about it? You know what I mean? It's like getting in a relationship, talk about your ex bitch. If you want your ex so bad, why are you with me? You know what I'm saying? If I had a current girlfriend and I keep talking about my ex, man, my ex used to get home from work and, you know, she was good. She was nice to talk to her. Man, she used to cook. She could cook. She made this woman. Do you think a female gonna like that? You're with her currently and you keep talking about your ex. Andre currently has a fight with Keebler. And Eddie Hearn and Andre, they have to keep talking about Charlo because no one's checking for the Keebler shit like that. It's clear to see. Watch, I promise you, at this Tank fight, people are going to be talking about Tank and Gamboa and that event. They don't have to keep talking about Teofimo and Devin Haney and shit. They can focus on their event because they're going to have an event. Wait till I get there. I can't wait. I cannot wait. We going to see. Like Harrison Charlo, Jermell didn't have to talk about Hurd or Jaime Munguia. Bro, he could talk about Harrison. Man, Harrison, he's a nerd, blah, blah, blah. You know, he going to say whatever he want to say. But he could talk about the actual fight. A lot of the other promoters and the other events, you can't focus on the fight. You have to talk about who could Crawford fight next. Spence Porter. What about Danny Garcia? You got to talk about other shit because people weren't necessarily checking for the Mean Machine like that, even though it turned out to be a good fight. And it's the same thing. Why doesn't DAZN spend some of that $1 billion that they said they have dedicated to boxing? Why don't you spend some of that money promoting Keebler? Let the fans know who Keebler is. Tell us about his background. How he beat Luis Cuba Arias after Danny Jacobs had already beat him. Talk about that. Talk about Danny. How are you going to make an event but you rather talk about other people's event? This is Eddie Hearn. Oh, Pacquiao. Brother. Huh? Why? Like, what part of the game is this? This is like clout chasing central. You know? The DAZN curse is real, man. Anyway, I got some errands to run. Holla at the kid. Appreciate your time. I need to see less clout chasing. Let's see DAZN. Like, if Triple G is fighting Camille Sismeta, talk about that. Build that fight up. Build the intrigue for it. I don't want to hear about Triple G, Andrade at that point. Triple G versus Charlo, Triple G, Canelo. People are afraid to promote their own events because they don't. That's how you know they feel inadequate. They feel their event is inadequate. And that's why they have no choice but to clout chase. If what you're doing, if you're adequate and you have a proper event, then again, I said this before, Mayweather McGregor happened on the same day as Cotto Kamagai. Mayweather didn't have to talk one word about me. The whole Mayweather McGregor press tour, all the way to the build up to the fight, I covered it. I was there, went to Vegas, I lived it. I didn't hear one word about Miguel Cotto. You know why? Because Cotto wasn't the star. Cotto had nothing to do with that. That was a Golden Boy event, and Mayweather don't even like Golden Boy. So why is he going to mention them? He don't have to mention them. Conor McGregor don't have to mention them. Nowhere in that promotion did you hear anybody, unless they got asked a question, which I didn't even remember that. I didn't remember anyone asking that question. I was right there when Paulie Malignaggi and Conor McGregor had their purple suit and they had to run in. That's what people were talking about for Mayweather-McGregor fight week. How Paulie ran up on Conor McGregor and shit like that, and they had a little exchange. Ain't nobody was talking about Kodo Kamagai. So let's talk about Andre Keebler, if that's what you want to talk about. But why do I want to? That's why, bro. I'm telling you, I'm changing the whole game. I'm the face of boxing. I'm changing this whole shit around. New media, gang. That's why people, oh, you never made a video about Andrade and Charlo. If it don't look realistic and I got other things to do, I still got to pack and other stuff like that. I'll be on the move. So I'm going to limit how much time I spent. If I want to milk the game and try to get some views for some shit like that, that's cool. But other than that, I'm about to minimize that stuff because I rather talk about the likelihood of real things happening. Teofimo and Lomachenko, it's a strong chance it happens in 2020. I'd rather talk about stuff like that. You know, I want to talk about that type of stuff. I don't want to talk about this fantasy bullshit that nobody's making an attempt because they're to make and they're just clout chasing. So that's my thoughts. I'm out.